Biography and Life Journey of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, was born on February 12, 1809 in a log cabin in Hardin County, now LaRue County, Kentucky, USA. He grew up in a poor family in rural Indiana and had limited formal education. Despite his humble beginnings, Lincoln's intelligence, self-education, and strong work ethic allowed him to rise to prominence and become one of America's most revered leaders. Early life and education. Lincoln's parents were Thomas Lincoln and Nancy Hanks, and he had one sister, Sarah. His mother died when he was 9 years old, leaving a profound impact on him. The family moved to southern Indiana in 1816 and settled on a farm near the Ohio River. Lincoln's father remarried to Sarah Bush Johnston, who became a supportive and influential figure in young Abraham's life. Education and career. Lincoln's formal education was limited to about 18 months, but he was an avid reader and taught himself through books, often reading borrowed materials by candlelight. He worked various jobs as a young man, including rail splitting, store clerk, and surveyor. His work as a ferryman and a flatboat pilot exposed him to life on the Mississippi River and slavery, which influenced his future views on the institution. In 1831, Lincoln moved to New Salem, Illinois, where he worked as a store clerk and later became a postmaster. It was during this time that he developed an interest in law and politics. Law and political career. Lincoln studied law on his own and was admitted to the Illinois bar in 1836. He began practicing law in Springfield, Illinois. His political career started in the Illinois state legislature, where he served 4 terms between 1834 and 1842 as a member of the Whig Party. In 1846, he was elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, where he served 1 term from 1847 to 1849. Slavery and the road to presidency. Lincoln was opposed to the expansion of slavery into new territories, a stance that led to his involvement in the growing national debate over the issue. The Kansas-Nebraska Act of 1854, which allowed settlers in the territories to decide whether to allow slavery, further galvanized Lincoln against the spread of slavery. In 1858, Lincoln ran for the U.S. Senate from Illinois against Stephen A. Douglas. During the famous Lincoln-Douglas debates, Lincoln articulated his strong anti-slavery stance, gaining national attention. Presidency and the Civil War. In 1860, Lincoln won the Republican Party's nomination for president and went on to defeat multiple candidates, including Stephen A. Douglas and John C. Breckinridge, in the general election. On March 4, 1861, Abraham Lincoln was inaugurated as the 16th President of the United States. However, his election led several southern states to secede from the Union, fearing that Lincoln's administration would threaten their rights to slavery. The Civil War began on April 12, 1861, when Confederate forces attacked Fort Sumter. Lincoln led the nation through the bloodiest conflict in its history, preserving the Union and ending slavery with the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863. On November 19, 1863, Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address, a short but powerful speech that emphasized the principles of equality and liberty. Assassination and legacy. On April 14, 1865, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth while attending a play at Ford's Theatre in Washington, D.C. He died the next day, April 15, 1865. Lincoln's death shocked the nation, and he became a martyr for the cause of preserving the Union and ending slavery. Abraham Lincoln is often regarded as one of America's greatest presidents due to his leadership during the Civil War and his unwavering commitment to the principles of freedom and equality. His work paved the way for the Reconstruction era and shaped the United States into a more unified and egalitarian nation.